Hello and welcome to the YouTube channel of Chamili Devi Institute of Pharmacy. And in today's session, we are going to learn how to develop communication skills. One of the students asked me, as in pharma sector, they need good leadership, time management, confidence, and I think I'm good in all these things, but sometimes I lack in communication skills. So, how can I improve my communication skills? I'm sure that a lot of other students will also having concern about improving their communication skills. See, pharma is a sector of service. So, communication becomes very important. Whether counseling patient, communicating with physicians or interfering with associates, pharmacists use their interpersonal communication skills to improve daily effective medication. Because you can solve guest issues, you can have so many issues which can be solved just by good communication, by proactive communication. So, I'm sure students from engineering, business management, or regardless of whatever field you are from, or some of you might want to become politicians tomorrow, and this is a very important skill. In fact, many studies have shown that other things being equal, all other things being equal, and individuals' communication skills and their leadership skills, which are correlated, can distinguish and can make the journey of one's life achievement. First myth that I want to clear is good communication does not mean knowing the English language. Many people have a misconception that if I have learnt English, I have also learned to communicate. Sorry, English is a language and communication is a skill. Two very different things. Even after learning good English, your communication can be pathetic. When required, you won't be able to speak up, right? And even if you know no language, God forbid, just imagine one is born in jungle itself and he doesn't know any language. He only knows body language. Let there be two people in jungle. Person A's body language will be different from person B's body language. There is a variation between the two or not? That's what I'm asking. Poor communication can be misinterpreted. So, coming back to the same point, communication is an art that can be learned, that cannot be developed. English is a language that can be learned. Now, the problem is a mistake which most people make. They learn words from the dictionary and they try to insert it wherever it is possible, and especially when we are trying to impress others. Then search for immensely strange and critical words and use them in your sayings for demotivating others. Other person will also be impressed that his communication, his English is very profound. This is a misconception. You first need to develop the art. Rather, I suggest to learn the art of communication in your mother tongue. Making an eye contact, body language, voice tonality, being proactive, these sort of things. To learn these, English is not required. And side by side, if you want to improve your English, Keep it general. Keep it small. Keep a small notebook in which you are putting down difficult words. Train your brain on multiple fonts. Increase your reading. Are you reading at the moment? Are you writing at the moment? Do you write on daily basis? Not in the class, not notes. Do you write something? Right. So if you are not reading, if you are not writing, are you watching something? Are you watching other good communicators on YouTube or somewhere else? Are you? Okay. Are you listening to audios? So brain has so many ways to receive information. Use all of them. Communication is an art. Just like a muscle, it can be developed, but some famous quote says, communication works for those who work at it. Communication works for those who work at it. If you will work at communication, you will get better. If you will work at improving your art of converting your ideas, do hard work. You will succeed. I'm gonna introduce you to a law which not only in communication but in every field this law is applicable. It is called the law of paying the price, which simply stated means if you want something, you must pay the price. Nothing is free. If you want something in life, see, if you want to wear nice branded suit, you want to got a nice holiday, you want to buy a nice camera or whatever, the things, whatever, the higher the quality, the higher the price you need to pay, right? But in life's improvement, I am not talking about money. Few people think they will achieve everything with money. No, not gonna happen. See, I will just quote an example. Near my house, a gym is there. An evening, I saw a very interesting scene. That is, a big VIP person came to exercise. He was himself a little overweight, but there were two bodyguards along with him. Very well built bodyguards. 2 feet, 6 feet 2 inches with a pistol and everything, full drama. One attendant held his towel, the other held his protein shake, one another held the water bottle. Okay, naturally, he would be some big, rich, influential personalities, son. But after doing all these things, he had to do his own push ups. It doesn't matter how rich or influential your father is, you cannot pay someone else to do push ups for you. So learn to do your push ups by your own, which means to develop the communication, efforts had to be put in. Without efforts, there is no key, no guide, no shortcut through which you can achieve it. It's gonna take effort. It will take time. It will take hard work. But what you need good role models. Like whom do you wish to learn to communicate? Listen to news reporters, journalists, people who are good politicians, people who are good at the art of communication. Means you see how a person is influencing the crowd. Learn that art, that how many person is influencing crowd and how I can use it. This comes first, word come later. A quote states that words are only 7% of the entire communication from one person to another. Body language is huge, visual is huge, auditory is huge, your body posture, your tone of your voice, and so on. They are all combining together. So, if you determine in your heart that I need to improve in the art because this will be very beneficial in future. Students, now see, when you go into the work environment, you will have 100 different ideas, but if you cannot express them, what's the point? Someone else will come. He knows to express well, his ideas will be heard, he will be appreciated, he will move ahead, and then you will say his good luck was better, he is born lucky, or something like that. No, nonsense. He has developed a skill which you are slightly weak at, and you can develop too. So, you need to remove this mental block. Nobody is born a good communicator. You gonna work at it and you can. It's like a muscle. The more you use, the better it gets. The more you do it, the more comfortable you will get. And that's the only way. There is no shortcut around it. The best way to make yourself uncomfortable, put yourself into those situations where you are feeling uncomfortable and you will emerge victorious. But if you will remain in your comfort zone, I have to do whatever I was doing always, then what will I receive? I will get the same as I have been receiving. One of the definition of insanity is do the same that you are doing as always. And every evening pray to the Lord to change your destiny. It doesn't happen this way. Some poet has said it beautifully when Lord has not changed the circumstances of that person who is not concerned to change his own circumstances. Today, if you determine on how to change your circumstances in terms of improving your communication skills, come to me after 6 months with your efforts. Let's see where the results are. But without efforts, nothing will be done. Thank you.